Edwin Sifuna.
Speaker, I wanted to comment on the statement from the Senator of Nandi, but I wanted to let this House know that we had actually submitted a motion of adjournment to discuss what happened to Senator Ososi. It is quite heartbreaking, Honorable Speaker, because this is the first day we resume after that incident. We were hoping to get opportunity to have that conversation. I'm told that the Speaker has not approved, and as somebody pointed out, Honorable Speaker, up to today, the leadership of this House has not communicated on something that happened to one of our colleagues. It's quite disappointing and sad. Honorable Speaker, let me just address the question of voter registration that Senator Wambua has brought. You know, Speaker, as a leader of a political party myself, we have run multiple registration drives in previous elections, and we know just how difficult it is, which is why, Honorable Speaker, I want to take this opportunity to commend the young people of this country who have decided that they are going to run this registration drive themselves. There's a young man on social media, Honorable Speaker, called Alan Zademba. If there was ever a person in this country who deserves a state commendation, it is that young man who has mobilized the Tukokadi movement. Mr. Speaker, you'll remember a few years ago, this country actually awarded a HSC, a head of state commendation, to somebody for simply standing in a line holding a bag of githeri for voting. So what Alan Zademba has been able to achieve in terms of registration of over 1 million young people in a very short space, I think even these titles that some of us have should be given to people like Alan Zademba because of the civic education that he's doing there. And at a fraction, Honorable Speaker, of the budgets that we see from IEBC. I just want that in that statement as well, the committee addresses some of the concerns that we have seen. First of all, this commission that is headed by Rasta Zetekon is very poor in communication. There was a lot of confusion when they told us the issue of people who registered prior to 2012. We need them to communicate with clarity, Honorable Speaker, and address some of the concerns that we have heard from the ground, including, Honorable Speaker, allegations of registration of foreigners, especially in the border.
Very well. Okay. Senator Mohamed Chute.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, allow me to support the statement by Senator Cherargei. Honorable Speaker, Jukwaa la Usalama. This issue of saying Jukwaa la Usalama, I want, if possible, it should be called Jukwaa la Bala. Honorable Speaker, the reason being is this. Just yesterday, a young man who went to Merile from Nairobi, buying, of course, livestock. He's a livestock trader. His name is Ailia Hirbaye Konse. Was killed yesterday. As you are aware, Honorable Speaker, we have issues between Isiolo, Samburu, Meru, Marsabit, and Laikipia County. Problems every day. If this Jukwaa la Usalama was really bringing Usalama to us, why do we still have this problem? I think the committee, Security Committee, should move very, very fast to ask the CS to come before that committee and explain to us what Usalama means. Honorable Speaker, if you look at abductions, in Marsabit County, so many people were abducted, young, energetic people. Just recently, they killed a young man. They abducted him from Oda, which is about, I think, about 15 kilometers from Moyale town. And he was found dead about another 100 kilometers away. Is this really Jukwaa la Usalama? Honorable Speaker, as you are aware, today we have another problem. Wajir County has invaded Marsabit County. They've started a project in Marsabit County.
Senator Ole Kina Redama.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to support the statement by the distinguished senator from Busia County. Mr. Speaker, the issue of the environment is something that all of us must take very seriously. Mr. Speaker, the city of Nairobi, and I'm happy that the good senator has raised pertinent issues on how ignorant we've become. It appears that we only care about what fits us, but we don't care about the future of this nation. Mr. Speaker, the issue of the environment, there is a very serious crisis which has been raised severally, and I'm sure most of you, if you go to the industrial area, like I do every day, you will see a dump site in Likoni Road. You know, this dump site is a menace to this city. Mr. Speaker, that dump site recently, because of that dump site, it caused heavy damages to over 15 industries, which are around this place called Ectoville Estate. Mr. Speaker, there are over 10,000 people who are being employed in those industries. If we don't take this issue of the environment seriously, we not only lose an uprising of the youth who will not get jobs from those industries, but also we will be consuming heavy metals. It's about time that the Ministry of Environment take action, and particularly the Nairobi River Commission. This issue of the Ngong River flooding, there were floods just the other day. If we just come here and talk and no action is taken, Mr. Speaker, will suffer. So, Mr. Speaker, I'd like to request a committee to take this matter of these dump sites, which are in the industrial area, very seriously. There are companies there, Mr. Speaker, very important companies like Karatasi Industry, English Press, there's Nabico, there's Tech Park. These are companies that are supporting our economy.